Hi, I'm Jenny G and I'm filming today's workout at the Madeira Beach Yacht Club in Florida. I've got a full body strength and sculpt workout for you today. You'll just need a couple sets of dumbbells and a mat. Let's begin with a warm-up. Starting with some tin soldiers, you're going to be raising the leg and reaching opposite hand to foot and alternating sides. Raise it up, reach for those toes. Other side, raise and reach. Here we go, last 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Let's move into some dynamic hamstring stretches. Step 1 foot forward, flex the foot, then reach both hands down towards the toes and flow them up towards the sky. Scoop and reach towards those toes, extend up overhead, scoop and reach, scoop and reach. Keeping the foot flexed, we're stretching out those hamstrings. Let's do one more on this side. And then we'll pivot to the other side, stepping that foot forward, flexing the foot. Let's scoop and reach towards those toes. Extend the hands up to the sky, scoop and reach. Let's go. Here's your last one. And then go ahead and step it out into a wide stance. You're going to be lowering down into a sumo squat position here, reaching one hand up over the head and leaning over to the side. Then we're going to cartwheel the arms and lean over to the other side. Lean and reach. Lean and reach. We're moving side to side here. All right, give me one more on each side. Lean and reach that arm up overhead. Cartwheel those arms to the other side, reach. And then go ahead and step your feet in. Are we good and warmed up now? Let's move into our strength and sculpt portion, beginning with a tricep kickback. Go ahead and grab one weight and come into a split stance. Holding that weight at your side, your palm is facing inward. You're gonna pull that weight up towards your chest and then extend it straight back, bringing your arm to a straight line. Curl it in, extend it back. Here we go. Last 3, 2, and last 1. Let's go ahead and switch hands with that weight. Bringing the weight to the other side, split stance, pull that weight up towards the chest, extend it back, curl it in, extend it back. Let's go. Last 3, 2, and last 1. Go ahead and lower that weight down. You can set that weight down. Up next, we have bicep curls. Go ahead and grab a set of weights. We have a curl to a reverse curl, so you'll begin with your palms facing forward. Curl those weights up to the shoulders, and then at the top, rotate the wrists so the palms face out and lower down. Rotate, palms face forward, curl it up, rotate, palms face down, lower down. Let's do 8 more just like that. All right, here's your last set. Curl it up, rotate, lower all the way down. We're gonna be moving into some walking lunges. You can keep these weights or switch them out for a different set. You can also do these without any added weight. Come to one end of your mat. You're going to be stepping forward into a lunge, stepping the feet together, and then stepping forward on the other leg, walking it down the length of the mat. When you get to one end, go ahead and turn around, and we're gonna walk it back down. Starting with the other leg, lunge it forward, lunge and lunge. We have 2 more sets just like this. Walk it down, walk it back. Here we go. Give me one more set here. Walk it down and walk it back. Great job. You can set those weights down. We're going to roll right into our second set, beginning with those tricep kickbacks. Go ahead and grab one single weight. Coming into that split stance, pull the weight up to the chest, and then let's kick it back. Here's our last one on this side. And then let's switch hands with that weight. Split stance, pull that weight up to the chest, and let's kick it back. Last 3, 2, and last one. You can go ahead and set that weight down. We have bicep curls up next. Remember, it's that curl to reverse curl. Beginning with the palms facing forward. Curl those weights up to the shoulders and then rotate the wrists, palms face down, lower down. Here we go. Last one here, curl it up, rotate, lower, down. You can keep these weights or switch them out. We have those walking lunges. Come to the end of your mat. You can keep with those center taps, or you can step right through to your second lunge like this. We've got 3 sets down the length of the mat and back. Here we go. Last set, walk it down and walk it back. You can set those weights down and get ready for our final set in this round. Beginning with those tricep kickbacks, go ahead and grab your single weight. Come into that split stance. Pull the weight up to the chest, and let's kick it back. Last 3, 2, and last one on this side. Lower the weight down at your side. Let's switch hands. Come into that split stance, pull that weight up to the chest, and let's kick it back on the other arm. Here we go, last 3, 2, and last one. You can set that weight down. Grab your set of weights for bicep curls. Beginning with a curl and moving to a reverse curl. Palms face forward, curl those weights up to the shoulders. Rotate palms face down and lower down. Here we go, 9 more. Last 2. And here's our last set. Curl it up, rotate, lower, down. Let's move into our last set of those walking lunges, grabbing whatever set of weight works for you. Come to the end of your mat. Let's lunge forward, walk it down the length of our mat. When you get to the end, turn around and walk it back. Here's our last set. Walk it down and walk it back. Whew. You can go ahead and set those weights down, and we are going to take a 30-second breather here. Take this time to grab a sip of water, catch your breath, and let your heart rate come down. All right, let's begin round 2. First up, we have a push-up with Renegade rows. You will need a set of weights. Go ahead and bring them with you down to the mat. You can be on your knees or your feet here. You'll want a wide base here, so knees or feet should be spread apart. You'll be doing your push-up on the weights and then rowing one weight up, lower down, row the other weight up, lower down, push up. Pull that weight up to the chest, squeezing through the shoulder blade. Push up. Row and row. Push up. Try to keep that back straight so you're not swaying side to side. A nice wide base with the feet helps here. We've got 5 more sets. Last one, push up, row, and row. and then go ahead and lower down to the mat. You can set one weight down. We have weighted crunches up next. Lower down onto your back, feet are flat on the floor, holding the weight end to end. You're going to be pressing the weight up as you come up into a crunch, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat, lower down. Crunch up and reach with that weight, lower down. Here we go. Last two, and last one, crunch and reach, lower down. Let's move into some glute bridges now. You'll need 2 weights. Come back down onto your back, feet are flat on the floor. Place those weights on your hip bones. And then we're going to be pressing our hips up towards the sky, bringing that body to a straight line. Squeeze those glutes and lower down. Here we go, press up and squeeze those glutes, lower all the way back down. Press up and squeeze, lower down slowly. Let's do 7 more like that. Last one, lower those hips all the way back down. Great job. We're gonna be rolling right into our second set in this round, beginning with those push-ups with renegade rows. Go ahead and grab a set of weights, bring them down to the mat with you. Option here to be on your knees or feet. Just remember to come into that wide stance. Lower down to push up. Single arm row, other side, push up, row, and row. 8 more sets just like that. Last set here, push up, row, and row. And then go ahead and lower down. You can set one weight off to the side. We have those weighted crunch ups. Come back down onto your back, holding the weight end to end. Option here is to take it up a notch by raising those feet straight up above the hips. And then we're crunching that weight up towards those toes. You can also stick with keeping those feet flat on the mat. Go with whichever option works best for you. Last one here. And then lower those feet down to the mat. Let's move it into those glute bridges. Grab your set of weights, placing them on your hip bones. Let's press those hips up towards the sky, squeezing those glutes at the top, and then lowering down. Let's go. Here's your last one. Press those hips up, squeeze and lower down. You can go ahead and set those weights off to the side. Let's move into our third set. We have those push-ups with renegade rows. You'll need a set of weights. And you're going to want to bring them down to the mat with you. Remember, knees or feet come into that wide stance. Push up, row, row. Here we go. All right, here's your very last one. Push up, row and row. Go ahead and lower those knees down to the mat. Set those weights aside. Moving into those weighted crunches, you just need one weight. Come all the way back down onto your back. Your options here are to raise those feet up above the hips or keep them planted on the ground. And then let's lift head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat, crunching that weight up and lowering down. Let's go. Here we go, last 3, 2, and last one. Crunch it up, lower, down. Let's move into our last set of those glute bridges. Grabbing your set of weights, bring them down with you to the mat. As you lower down onto your back, place those weights on your hip bones. And let's press those hips up towards the sky. Squeeze those glutes to the top and lower down. Here we go, 9 more. Last 2. And last one, press those hips up there, squeeze and lower down. It is time for another 30-second break here. You have earned it. Go ahead and set those weights down. Grab a sip of water, hydrate, towel off, stretch it out if you need to, and take this time to let those muscles recover. All right, let's begin round 3. First up, we have an Arnold press. Go ahead and grab a set of weights for an overhead press. You're going to begin with the weights at shoulder height, the palms facing inward. As you press those weights up overhead, you're rotating the wrists so the palms face outward. Lower down, palms face inward, press it up, palms face out. Here we go, press it up and lower down, press it up and lower down. Let's do 6 more. lower down, and then uncurl those weights. Next up, we have shrugs. You can keep these weights or switch them out for a different set. I like to go a little heavier. It is a small yet effective movement. Holding the weights at your side, you're going to shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, hold at the top, and then lower down. Pulling those weights up with you as you raise those shoulders up. Lift the shoulders, squeeze, and lower down. Here we go, let's do 6 more. Great job. You can go ahead and set those weights down. Up next, we have side plank reach throughs. You're going to come down onto your mat into a side plank. You can pop this up onto your feet stacked or staggered, or you can lower that bottom knee down to the mat. Reach your hand up towards the sky and then curl it in like you're giving yourself a hug. Extend the hand up towards the sky, curl it in, reach through. We've got 7 to go. Here's our last one. Curl and reach through, and then reach those fingers up towards the sky, lower it down to the mat. And let's bring these to the other side. You're up on the feet, or drop that lower knee to the mat. Reach the hand up, and then let's curl and reach through. Extend, curl, and reach through. Here we go. Last 2, and last 1. Lower down to the mat, and let's get ready for our second set in this round. Beginning with that Arnold press, you'll need 2 weights. Bring those weights up to shoulder height, palms face inward. Then press those weights up overhead, palms face forward. Lower down, palms face inward, press them up, palms face out. Give me 8 more, just like that. Here's our last one. Press it up and lower down. Uncurl those weights. Up next, we have those shrugs. Again, you can keep this weight or you can switch it out. Holding those weights at your sides. Let's pull those shoulders up towards the ears. Release. Shrug those weights up and squeeze. Lower down. Here we go. Come with me. Last 3, 2, and last 1. Shrug those weights up there, lower, down. Go ahead and set those weights down, and let's get ready for those side plank reach throughs. Here's your options: up on your feet or with one knee down on the mat. Reach those fingers towards the sky and then curl it in. 9 more on this side. Last one, curl it in and then reach your hand to the sky, lower down. Let's bring this to the other side. Here we go, reach that hand towards the sky and then curl it in, reach through, extend high and curl it in. We have 8 to go. Here's your last one, curl it in, extend, and lower down. All right, are you ready for our last set of the day? Grab a set of weights for that Arnold press. Bring the weights up to shoulder height, beginning with the palms facing inward. Press those weights up, rotate the palms face outward, lower down, palms face in, press it up, palms face out. Last 8, let's go. Last one, press them up and lower down, uncurl those weights. If you need to, switch out those weights for those shrugs. All right, holding those weights at your sides, give me 10 shrugs. Lift and squeeze, lower down, lift and squeeze. Come with me. Last 3, 2, and last one. Great job. Go ahead and set those weights down. Come down onto your mat into that side plank for our last exercise of the day. Side plank reach throughs with that option to have the bottom knee lowered down to the mat. Here we go, 10 on this side. Come with me. Last 2, and last one. Go ahead and lower down. Let's bring these to the other side. Pop it up and reach for the sky. Curl it in. Give yourself an air hug. Reach and curl. Extend and reach through. Just 5 more. Here's 4, 3, 2, and last one. Amazing work today. Great job sculpting those muscles. We are just going to finish with a cool down and some stretching. Let's lower down onto the mat into pigeon pose. With one knee tucked up under, extend the other leg straight. And then lower down to your forearms or stack your forehead on top of your fists. Or if it's available to you, you can lower your forehead all the way down to the mat. Settle into this pose and take some deep breaths. Push your upper body back up and then reach back behind and grab your foot, pulling the heel into glute. Hold it here. Go ahead and release that foot. Let's switch sides, tucking that other knee up under the body and extending the other leg back. Lower down as far as is comfortable for you. Press yourself back up and then reach back and pull that other heel into the glute. Let's stretch out that other quad. Go ahead and release that foot. Rotate your body back around facing forward. Bend one knee in, extending the other one straight. And then let's reach for those toes, ankles, or shins. Release that other side, extending that other leg straight. Reach for those toes, ankle, or shin. Release that and let's come back up to standing. Bring your hands behind your back and grab your wrist with your opposite hand, pulling it over. Then lean your head over to the side with your elbow pointed out, stretching through the neck and shoulder. Release that. Other side. Grab that wrist and pull it over, and then tilt your head towards that pointed elbow. Stretch it out. Release that wrist, and then let's just finish with a few deep breaths here. Inhale, reaching the hands up overhead. Exhale, float them down at your sides. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale, at the top, press the palms of the hands together. Exhale, lower down to heart center. That completes today's workout. I'm so glad you joined me. I'll be in a new location each month filming new workouts, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It is completely free and super easy. Just push that subscribe button below. It helps me create more and more free workout videos you can do from anywhere. And come back tomorrow for your daily dose of a healthy body, a healthy mind, and a healthy soul.